going and come here and be like,
Yeah.
I kept like standing up.
I already have
standing up.
I don't know why it doesn't focus.
It just because it's 4K. It takes a while, and you can do manual. Okay, so K guard to 70-30, right? So K guard. The reason why I want to do it is because not a lot of people play it, but I think it's pretty important. So we're just going to do it from close guard. I want you to underhook. Pull your partner over a little bit as you underhook, and you're going to take your hips out a little bit. So my knee is low to the ground. My left foot can be in his lap, and I'm on his armpit, right? Traditionally, you would just go straight to here. But we're going to go with the armpit because I think it'll help you guys elevate your partner a little bit. So this is what they call K-guard right here. There's a lot of different variations depending on your foot, out, in, right? But we're just going to go right here. And my right hand is underhooking his leg. So what I want to do is I want to elevate him and push him away. So you can push him back and then load him up like this. That's fine. And then I want you to take this knee and make sure it's on your chest so it's nice and loaded. So now that he's far away and I have him on my legs, we're going to go to 70-30. So that means I'm going to take his foot and just pass it over and then overhook. So my feet can be like this, or my feet can be on his lap. So this would be like a nice 70-30 position, right? 50-50 is a little bit different. So again, I think it's important the details, right? So you can extend and then pull your partner in. So what I'm doing is once I underhook, I'm going to frame and bring my hips away. And then drop my knee to the ground, and my left foot goes to the armpit or the lap. My right knee's on the ground, and my right foot is on his hip. So to load him up, I extend, load, and pull his knee on top of me. And then I pass it over, one, and I can either keep my feet here, or I can put my foot on his lap, just like that. So one more time. I just want to do the entry, and then we'll do some finishes from there. So under, in, extend, load, and go. This is probably stronger to keep your partner away, but this is fine too, keeping your foot here and extending. So one more time. Closed, loading, up, pass. Here, 70-30. Okay. Any questions? Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. So going to 50-50 is over. It's as simple as stepping on that hip, rotating around would be 50-50, right? So super simple. So we're in this position, stepping over, passing the leg, and then locking would be 50-50. Because when he squares up with me, we're 50-50, right? So let's say he keeps in the same direction. So the other option we have is putting your leg over the top, rotating his knee up, and then finishing either here for a knee bar, or you can pass it and keeping his knee square with you, and then bridging right into the knee, right? So we're in this position. You can be far, but I want to extend him out. So 50-50 is just coming over, then locking. But why just lock it when you can just sub it? So over, passing. You can finish here. You can cross, making sure that knee is straight, pinching in tight, cupping that thigh, and then bridging up, and then finishing. So in, and then up, and finish. Okay. So 50-50 or knee bar. Questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. Backside 50-50. So there's a lot of different ways to get in there, but we're going to get there from 70-30. So we're in, we're loading, right? Standing, pulling your feet up, or passing it here and here. So if we're going to get backside 50-50, my left leg has to thread to his far side. The only problem is with the direction of his leg, can't just thread it through because I'm going to catch. Notice how I'm catching on his knee. And it's almost like a sideways knee bar. So what I want to do is I want to stomp on his lat. I'm going to pull this and I'm going to bring my hips up over the top. See how there's a bend in his leg? Then I drop my hips. I pull this leg out and I figure 4. And then I can go heel or ankle and then catch over the top and I'm in my backside 50-50, right? So that means that my left leg went over the top, it went through, and I'm figure 4. In order to have this be a nice controlled position, the knee has to be on the floor. If his knee is elevated and it goes through that hole, I no longer have control. And yeah, I can maybe pop something, but it's not going to be very nice. I want this nice and low, pinching, and then control. So, I underhook, I get to that nice K-guard, I'm going to load him up, pull his knee up, and then I pass 1 and 2. So like I said, I can't just pass my leg. Notice how it gets stuck on the knee. I want to push off his lat, elevate my hips up and bend it. Then as I fall, I don't want to keep this here because he can catch my heel, and this would be just a dumb submission, right? So drop, figure 4, then ankle and catch. In. So, load, up, pass, in. Remember, I can't just go. I'm going to catch his knee. It's going to be painful. I'm going to go ankle. I'm going to push off and invert. And then thread this through, drop, pass, figure 4, ankle so I can catch the heel. Right? You can either do a wristwatch, or you can do your butterfly, or your rear naked choke kind of grip. Right? This would be less desirable, more, and better. Okay. Questions? Yes. So under, in, load, pass, here. So I'm going to go ankle, I push up, elevate, drop, figure 4, ankle, and catch. Nice and tight, here, or here. Okay. Any questions?
You're just holding the outside ankle push.
Yeah, so like stability, so I have something to post on, so when I elevate my hips, it's easier for me to get it up higher.
You just put it on your shoulder.
Yeah, on my right shoulder. Okay, with your partner, please. Yeah.
Elevating off of his lat, like with your leg, or?
So, I'm using 2 points of contact, my left foot and the ankle. I want to bring my hips up so I can thread it through and then go. Because if I don't push off of this one, and if I don't pull this, I can't bring my hips up high enough in order to cut the corner. Because I want to be like up to keep this bend in his leg. Then I can figure 4 and then catch. Yeah. Yeah, both. I'm using one. Here. Let's go. So I'm using this one and I'm using this one to create space to bring my hips up. Thread and then come over the top. Okay. Play around with it a little bit, please. 1, 2, 3.